Legally, the decision to bring in Live Nation is separate from the controversies ongoing at Wolf Creek, but you need to know that there's two employees who have filed suit against the county, a whistleblower lawsuit, and there's also all kinds of findings of mismanagement by the county's auditor. All of this is in the air.
My board yesterday, we all agreed, 6 of us agreed that this was a good thing. The potential generating close to $1 million minimum for each concert season.
Chairman Eves celebrating the vote that means the county will be getting out of direct responsibility for managing Wolf Creek Amphitheater for the first time since the venue opened.
So all of the management, the accounting, the ticket distribution, all of those and more will be dealt with through the operator. We will hold the operator accountable.
On the surface, this may sound like just a business or a management decision by Fulton County, but it is much more complicated than that because the Wolf Creek situation involves a whistleblower lawsuit ongoing and criticism of a sitting county commissioner. The 2 county employees currently managing Wolf Creek have accused Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr. of pressuring them to allow Arrington to use Wolf Creek to make money for himself. And those same employees have filed a whistleblower lawsuit against the county. Now an outside contractor will be doing their jobs.
What happens to them?
I don't know. I mean, to me, this is a separate issue. We're just certainly going to be moving forward. We recognize that an external entity, a private entity, is the best thing. I think hindsight is always 20/20, but I do think that we are in a good space right now, Richard, in terms of how we have learned from past mistakes.
Commissioner Arrington abstained from the vote by the Fulton County Commission. The attorney for the 2 women who are suing Fulton County has denied any mismanagement by
of the venue's management is just political retaliation. Channel 2's investigative reporter Richard Belcher says the attorney calls the findings about Wolf Creek fabricated. Richard?
Fulton County's top elected official says he has complete faith in the county's auditor who prepared the critical report about Wolf Creek. But the attorney for county employees Lisa Russian and Sandra Ward Pogue blames it all on County Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr.
It's a fabricated smokescreen. The audit is a result of my clients blowing the whistle.
Attorney Lisa West attacking the report from Fulton County's internal auditor. It lists 25 critical findings, including mishandling of cash at Wolf Creek Amphitheater. West contends nearly every finding is a fabrication, but acknowledges her clients may have made minor mistakes.
We dispute all of those that allege intentional or even negligent wrongdoing. My clients are not perfect. No one is perfect. So there are some human errors that occurred, but not very many.
Fulton County Commission Chairman John Eves calls the findings damning and defends the auditor.
Completely confident in the auditor.
West has already filed a whistleblower lawsuit against Fulton County on behalf of Lisa Russian and Sandra Ward Pogue, the 2 Fulton County employees primarily responsible for running Wolf Creek. That lawsuit singles out one member of the Fulton County Commission for harsh criticism. The lawsuit includes several allegations against Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr., among them demanding dates so he could promote concerts, selling umbrellas and chairs at concerts, and preventing management from using a skybox so he could profit from it.
My clients have to be compensated. Their reputations have been trashed simply because they were blowing the whistle on a public official and his illegal conduct at Wolf Creek.
Justin, the report outlines a staggering list of management problems at the popular music venue. The Fulton County Commission chairman says that there's already an effort to dig down deeper into the financials at Wolf Creek, and he doesn't rule out the possibility that the county will reach out to the Fulton County DA.
We now know what we didn't know before now. It's a very damning report.
Fulton County Commission Chairman John Eves, just after the much-anticipated report was released. There are 25 separate findings from the county's internal auditor. Eves says he's especially concerned by documented problems with cash handling, vendor selection, and ticket distribution. He says a deeper dive into Wolf Creek's finances is underway. I ask what comes next.
But you won't rule out asking the DA to take a further look.
Well, again, I'm going to state all options are there. Part of the decision of the legalities or lack thereof The legal department is reviewing that.
Located in South Fulton County, Wolf Creek is popular with music lovers and a source of pride in that community. County officials say it nets about $1 million a year, but Chairman Eves now admits the county itself should never have tried to run it.
We just, as a county and all governments, probably need to get out of entertainment business. We thought that this was a noble effort, but we're going to go towards a third-party private vendor who will operate this facility going forward.
Eves says until recently, county commissioners were not aware of the problems.
We are responsible for the general governance of the county, setting policy for our facilities and the operation of our facilities. And it is really something that happened that we were not aware of.
The report does not name names of any personnel involved. I spoke to the attorney who represents two of the senior managers at Wolf Creek. She told me late today she had not yet seen the audit report. We'll stay on top.